Hello Wargamers, Dan, Definitely Kane here, bringing you episode 5 of my video log into Kings of War with my Kingdoms of Men army. This episode I'm going to be focusing on artillery. Now, for this I couldn't find anything I really like the look of, and plus I wanted to be a bit frugal in this one, save a few of the pennies, so I just decided to scour my old miniature collection and strip some things and start painting them. Now, unfortunately, I started painting them before I actually thought about showing these off. So what we got here is one of my first pieces of siege artillery, which is the Halfling Hotpot. Many of your older gamers will remember this one from the Games Workshop Halfling army, or well, not army units, which used to be part of the Empire. So these are the crew guys. So we've got two guys pulling the hot pot back there, and the guy ready to chop the rope and fire the super goodness at the enemy. So this one's going to be one of my siege artilleries. So that's the hot pot. Next, the siege artillery is this contraption. It's a Goblin Doom Diver, which I've started painting. So I really love the idea of this thing. It's just like flinging a goblin at the enemy but it's a lovely model. Again, it's Games Workshop Goblins. I don't know if this is a current one or an older one, but we've got two of the crew here, which I've started doing the wooden stuff on. So I've got the actual Doom Diver himself, who's ready to launch himself at the enemy, and a guy who's ready to hit the chuck, as it were, and launch him into the enemy. And then lastly, we've got a Goblin Spear Chucka. Because I know it's Kingdom of Men army, but my army is actually following a mercenary theme. So I've got some goblins, obviously, and halflings in my force. So that's the Spear Chucka, and we've got a pair of crew members here, a guy loading up and a guy ready to fire it. So hopefully that should fit. These should fit on a 50mm basis. If not, I've got a 100 by 50. Ooh, you can't even see that guy's space there. MDF. Gonna go away and make something nice with that. Anyway, one final thing before we go on to the finished product. This guy, which I've been busy painting away, I can't remember if I've shown you this one or not. This is an old Citadel reward for the Skullz collection for an Empire standard bearer. So this guy's going to be obviously an army standard bearer. Almost finished this guy. Still need to make a base for him, but again, he's got following the same banner motif I've got throughout the army, which is the red and white stripes, which kind of follows the army colours, and occasionally green thrown in there for good measure. I think I need to do his armour a bit better, so it's just a bit dull at the moment. So that's that guy, and obviously I've got a nice 20mm square base there to do him some justice. So guys, and we go off for finished construction and painting these guys, and we'll be back in a second to showcase off my finished work. Alright guys, back in a bit. Welcome back guys. After I finally got all these unit painted, these artillery pieces, really pleased with what the results. Especially pleased with the hot pot, which is something I've had in my collection for must be at least 10 years. I think this has been undercoated, stripped at least once or twice. I don't even know if I've actually ever fully painted it, but I'm pleased to finally get it on a nice scenic base with the team pulling the elastic back, ready to fling the stew at the enemy, or the soup. I'm really impressed with what I did here. I think it fits the army colours really well. Consider the white and the red and the green. There's no red on there, but obviously not every unit has red. I think it's a And here's the Goblin Spear Chucka. Again, not it's another one I've had in my collection for quite some time, but I don't think it's quite as long as the Hotpot. But glad I finally got it painted. I think I'm missing some parts. I think this guy's actually supposed to be cranking the mechanism, but yeah, don't matter to me. He's just waving the fire now, I think. Don't know who he's waving to because there's only two of them there, but again, another little nice war machine that I've got painted, so I'm really happy with that. And standard bearer. Yeah. I think he came out quite well. His leg gave me a bit of trouble at some point, this little roughy bit. But, excuse me, sorry about the little shaky cam there. But I think I've finally got conquered that. The banner, different, but the same. This little frilly bit around the outside makes it look a bit more ornate, so that's good for being an army standard bearer. So that's that fella. Excuse me. Then lastly, the Doom Diver. Now, I've just noticed there's a bit of super glue cured really funnily there, so that's good. Something I might have to fix in a bit, but that's not the end of the world for me. Anyway, so let's have a look. Really quite turned out well. It's the base I built up for him. Oh, sorry guys, full of cold at the moment. Yeah, so that's really turned out well, and especially the goblin ready to release him. Yeah, ready to fling himself onto the enemy. So these guys really fit the mercenary theme I'm going for. So that's the reason I feel fine using goblins in an army that's supposed to be really human. But well, the majority is human, so that's good enough for me. So we've got some mercenary artillery pieces, obviously. So we've got some nice flavoursome ones, and obviously the human standard bearer. So on to the bit of the showcase bit in a second, guys. Drop a comment below if you like what you see. Hit the like button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. All right, thanks guys, and on to the showcase. We get some better shots than without me doing a shaky cam. All right, guys. Speak to you later.
Bye.